then the pains that come with it are even worse. Hey babes, welcome to my channel. I'm Elisa, and if you're new here, I'm a mom and lifestyle content creator. I have 3 boys and I'm currently pregnant with baby number 4. And I would love it if you would just follow and, I don't know, welcome to our family. Today, get ready with me while I talk about my second trimester pregnancy symptoms so far. Okay, if y'all hear my heater in the background, I am freezing, like freezing. I have on long sleeves and a turtleneck and I'm still cold, so I've got my space heater sitting right next to me. First things first, whoever lied and said that, you know, your nausea was going to get better in the second trimester, that obviously wasn't for me. That must have been for somebody else, because my nausea is still here. My vomiting still here. Every morning without fail. I probably had like 1 or 2 days where I wasn't throwing up, but any other time, it's still there. I am currently 14 weeks pregnant, and when it comes to the nausea, that's something that I'm kind of used to already. With all 3 of my boys, I still had pretty bad nausea even into the second trimester. So I kind of was still expecting to have that and deal with that now. Not to say that I'm having a boy. We don't know what we're having yet. I did do my my NIPT test last week, so hopefully we'll get the results soon. Gender reveal on the way. But for anyone who's still in their second trimester, just barely hitting, and you're thinking like, oh, that nausea is gonna go away as soon as I hit it, no. My midwife did tell me that she believes that a good sweet spot for when the symptoms of the first trimester kind of go down is about 16 weeks. She said that they usually around 16 to 20 weeks is a good sweet spot for most people. So here's hoping that, you know, we hit that spot and all this nausea and stuff starts going away. I have started getting some new symptoms though. One of them mainly being this acne. I have never been acne prone. Like, I'm breaking out. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm breaking out all right here, down here. Like, I'm just breaking out, and I normally don't get breakouts unless I am on my period. So it's really weird for me. Like, even in my last pregnancies, like, I was not having any type of breaking out. Oh my God, that fly. I was not having any type of breakouts. The next symptom that I've really been dealing with a lot, again, this goes back to like first trimester stuff. Like, I've been super tired, and like it just has not gone away. Like, I'm so tired. I wake up and then a couple hours later it's like I need a nap, but I can't take one because I've got 2 toddlers running around here feral. I'm surviving off of like soda and coffee, and I know that that's probably not the best thing, but caffeine is like my best friend right now. Oh my goodness, the gas. Then the pains that come with it are even worse. Like, I don't know if gas pains just like progressively like get worse with each pregnancy, but I don't think they've ever been this bad. Like, I can feel the gas like going through my intestines before I actually have to pass gas. Like, it's terrible and it's so painful. If anybody has any tips or tricks on how to like aid with that pain, I would so appreciate it, because the shit is getting on my fucking nerves. I'm not even gonna lie. Since I was just talking about it, another symptom that I've been dealing with a lot, temperature sensitivity. Like, I get really hot really fast, but it's mostly at night. For the rest of the day, I am super cold. Like, it does not matter. I always need a jacket or a blanket or something, which is completely opposite of my other pregnancies, because I've normally just been really hot. Like, I've always needed a fan on me, always like just been super hot. And this pregnancy, I'm so cold, like all the time. So yeah, that one's a new one for me too. I give so much props to the moms who like deal with pregnancy and like having toddlers and being pregnant at the same time so gracefully, because more power to you. I am struggling over here. Send help. The next thing is insomnia, and like, I think it's always crazy when you hear pregnant ladies talk about insomnia, but then they're like, oh, I'm so tired. It's so true. Like, I'm exhausted, but then as soon as I go to lay down at night, it's like I can't sleep, or I'll sleep for like an hour or two, and then I'm like wide awake. Like, can you go to sleep? Can I take more than a 30-minute nap? Anybody who has dealt with it knows what I'm talking about, and if not, I pray that you don't have to, because it's not fun. Mood swings. And again, this is another one that I'm like fairly sure that I was already experiencing. You can ask my boyfriend and he's gonna tell you that I was already experiencing this stuff. I don't necessarily know, but you know, to each their own. I feel like this time with the mood swings, I have been more angry and like moody, whereas like with my last pregnancies, I was more like emotional and sad, like kind of crying a lot. This one, I'm more moody. I'm more like angry. I get irritated really fast, like really irritable. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess I understand where he's coming from in that sense. I feel like being emotional or being moody just comes with the territory of being pregnant, especially with all of our hormones just going haywire. Not even like in a way that's supposed to like, oh, you just have to deal with my attitude. Like, no. But like as a doula, like you know that, and I am a doula. As a doula, you know that pregnancy causes different shifts in our hormone. Like once you become more educated in pregnancy, you kind of understand stuff. So he understands a lot of that because we've gone through this a couple times already. My food aversions from the first trimester, I had a huge aversion to chicken. Thankfully, that's gone. I can finally eat chicken again. I still won't eat like chicken, like big chicken, but like wings, yeah, I love wings. Wings right now, top tier. Pasta is my favorite thing in the world, but I did test for like pre-diabetes or something, like pre-diabetic, just a little bit when I did my blood work. So I'm having to be very cautious about stuff that I eat because I do not want to end up with diabetes or gestational diabetes. So we're being very, very diligent to make sure that I'm intaking like healthy proteins, whole grain carbs, and lots more like veggies and stuff. I'm not a veggie girl, but I'm trying my hardest. Like I've started eating stuff that I don't normally eat just because I want to make sure that the health of the baby is like the main priority. What's really hard for me is that I want starch so bad, but because of the like gestational diabetes, I'm trying my hardest to like slow down on it. But I cannot get enough of potatoes. Like I just can't. My weight the first trimester was pretty like up and down. I didn't really gain any weight. I lost some weight at some points, but then kind of got it back. So now I'm more focused on trying to make sure we gain some healthy weight for baby in the second trimester. But I mean, as long as my midwife's not worried, I'm not too concerned either. Another symptom that I've been really dealing with lately has been like not bleeding gums, but swollen gums. My gums have been so swollen and sore for the past couple weeks. Like it's honestly pretty crazy how sore and swollen my gums are. But honestly, I guess not, because it's something, again, it's another thing that I dealt with in my previous pregnancy, so not necessarily new, but it's new for this one. It's something that I haven't talked about yet. And if you guys want stories on my other pregnancies or my other labor stories, those will be coming, because I do want to give you guys an insight on my labors before I go into labor with this one. So that way we can have some fun and compare at the end. I'm really about to go no screen time with my kids for a while, because I feel like screen time is just making them act crazy, and I just don't have time for it. I'm noticing behavioral issues that I don't too much care for, so I really think that screen time is about to go. I'm actually waiting to see if I'm going to experience any hair loss this time. My last two pregnancies, I really experienced hair loss really bad. for whatever reason, when I get stressed or whenever I have certain hormone changes, I lose my edges really bad right here. And I don't think I'm losing them. This is just how they looked before I got pregnant. They were just slowly coming back because I was already dealing with some stress and stuff. So they're growing back, but I'm waiting to see if there's going to be any hair loss or anything like that. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully, like I said, fingers crossed, we don't have to deal with that this time. But we'll see. I think that's it for my pregnancy symptoms. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my makeup and I will be right back. This is the finished look. And I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what symptoms you're experiencing throughout your pregnancy or some symptoms that you have dealt with in your pregnancy during the second trimester. And let's see if anything changes. If it does, I will definitely come back and update you guys. Until then, peace and love. Love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and give us a thumbs up. Mwah.